Well, hello everybody. It is once again Gordon Sanchez, yours truly, editor-at-large, Gospel Coalition. These are trying times that we live in. And, a question I've been getting from a lot of people is, Gordon, what can I do during this time of crisis? As the body of Christ, what can I offer? How can I assist? How can I show agape hospitality, agape care, agape love? Well, this is what I think you can do. You can remember and you can take note of the fact that if we have a healthcare system that is based on inequity, that people do not have access to the same healthcare needs, services, well, that is probably the most anti-gospel thing I can think of. And so we need to advocate. And what is the best way to advocate? Well, go on social media, go on Facebook, write long posts about it. Go on Twitter, you're more restricted there, but still, same thing. Me, I'm making videos. I'm sharing this fact that what we need most of all in times like these is equity. Jesus said something about equity one time that escapes me at the moment, but it had something to do with feeding my sheep. And I know that's a principle that I've brought up many times, but it does not fail us in these trying times. Now, those are that's some information on what you can do personally in a time like this. But another question that some people will have is, what is our greatest threat? I've been asked in the Twitterverse, I've been asked in the Instagram world, what is the biggest threat? Is it COVID-19? Is it the actual coronavirus? Is it the panic, the media-induced panic that so many of us contribute to on a daily basis by scrolling through our feeds 24 hours a day? Well, no. The biggest threat that we face is the loss of our souls. And how does that occur? Well, unfortunately, we've seen it demonstrated just about every single day on our television sets, on our news feeds, on our phones, our laptops, tablets. It is the sin of racism and othering. Every day we see a president who, in the midst of a great threat, a global pandemic, thinks that labeling the virus as Chinese is at the height of need and importance. Friends, brothers, sisters, we must show ourselves to be different in this time of great peril. The greatest threat that we face is the loss of our souls, and we will lose our souls by othering people. And we have seen a multitude of examples of othering over the last few days. I drove out today in my Prius. I drove down the street. I drove all over the place just to sort of get a lowdown, see what's going on. I passed the bank. There were long lines. I passed the grocery store. People all over the place. When I passed the Chinese restaurant, I didn't see a soul. We cannot be guilty of othering people during this pandemic. So my encouragement to you is go out, get some Chinese food. Be careful about where you get it from, because there's just a lot of places that you probably should stay away from, cleanliness and all that. But the most important thing, if you have a Chinese friend, you treat them the same as you would anybody else. In fact, treat them better. Bring them things. Give them your money would be good too. Whatever it takes, Maybe get a one-way plane ticket to China. I'm not going to do that because all my IPAs are here and China doesn't really make IPAs. But, there are many things that you can do. So my encouragement to you is don't panic. Don't panic buy unless you're buying Chinese food. Go out and get some. Gordon out.